Edo State government don give strong warning to companies wey dey operate for Delta State say make dem no try cut enter Edo land as kasala still dey happen for boundary matter between the two states. For Wednesday, September 17, 2025, Edo State Deputy Governor Right Honourable Dennis Idahosa give the warning on behalf of Governor Monday Okpebholo during im waka to go check wetin dey happen for Oronigbe as Inspector General of Police wey dey in charge of Edo State and Delta State AIG Zone 5 Salman Garba plus other police pipo still follow am. For River Ethiopia, wey be the natural boundary between Edo and Delta State, Deputy Governor no happy with wetin im see as im talk with community leaders. He yarn say Edo no go gree any invasion for their land. He still beg make pipo maintain peace and follow law. He add say National Boundary Commission go enter the matter, and he also call on President Tinubu make he intervene and stop companies wey wan cut enter Edo land.
We are here in Oronigbe, the boundary between Delta State and Edo State, because there was an allegation based on what you told us, and they have actually confirmed it, that the Delta State government brought equipment to our land. Hence, we saw it as an emergency to quickly come and resolve the issue before it escalates between the two communities. We are here, and we decided to also come forward to see the boundary demarcation between the Edo State and Delta State. Here, just as you can see, there are some youth from the neighboring state gathering there, but they are making some advancements. But I think we'll be able to, we are not here to have any issue with anyone, but rather to provide solution to some of these challenges. So as you can see, let me take you further. This is River Ethiopia. This is a natural boundary between Edo State and our brothers, Delta State. It is clear that this is the boundary, but pending the resolution of the National Boundary Commission, where both states have actually written petition as regards to this land dispute between Edo and Delta. It is clear, based on the natural demarcation, this is River Ethiopia. This on my left-hand side is Delta State, and on my right-hand side is Edo State. Based on that, whatever dispute that we are having, I think at the appropriate time, the National Boundary Commission will be able to resolve whatever dispute that we're having. But for now, I would advise, I want to first and foremost thank the Executive Governor of our dear state, Distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, the People Governor, the Governor of Peace, and the Governor that wants stability in this region. He has asked me not to come as someone that wants to confront our neighboring state, but as someone that wants peace and resolution in our state and our neighboring state. So based on that, we came just to look at the actual boundary demarcation between Edo and Delta. But based on what we have seen today, and the cameramen, the press are here, they can see for themselves, we are begging. We are appealing to the federal government, especially to our president, Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to ensure that National Boundary Commission swing into action to expedite their processes to ensure that this matter is resolved once and for all. Because our Delta State, our brother, were once Bender State, were once a state together. But before, now I believe when we're demarcated between Delta and Edo, and the natural boundary, it is clear, based on this River Ethiopia, I believe there is no reason for dispute as far as I'm concerned. But pending the resolution of the National Boundary Commission, I believe everything will be taken care of. But I'm appealing to our president to please ask the National Boundary Commission to swing into action to make sure this thing is resolved. We don't want any crisis in South-South. We don't want any crisis between Edo and Delta. And we do not want any crisis between these neighboring communities. We want the right thing done, and done as soon as possible, to ensure that there is peace and stability in this area. But in the interim, we want to appeal. I want to send a very strong warning to all these companies under the Delta state that is trying to encroach. We don't want any invasion in our state. Please, pending the resolution of the National Boundary Commission, all activities from all these companies trying to encroach should stop pending the resolution of the National Boundary Commission. I want to thank all of you for coming. I want to thank most especially the AIG for accompanying us here to ensure that there is peace and stability in this area. Some of the community elders are here, but I want to quickly say a few things before I leave this area. The executive governor of our dear state is a man of peace, and hence he doesn't want any dispute between this community and Delta State. Please continue to ensure that there is law. You are all law-abiding citizens. Don't take any laws into your hands. The National Boundary Commission, they are actually on it, and the executive governor of our dear state will protect the territorial integrity with the security agencies of our state.
Inspector General of Police, where they handle Edo and Delta State, AIG Zone 5 Salman Garba Dogo, beg Edo people make them live like brothers and sisters. He advised make them dey peaceful, get patience, and allow correct authority to do their work, and say make them avoid violence.
The governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, ably represented by Deputy Governor of peace-loving Edo State, Honorable Dennis Idauza. We try to attract the other party. Horizontally, the stakeholders there register their absence because of official engagement. And that is why I cannot talk much. But nevertheless, those of Edo indigenes who are present here, I want to appeal to you that the Edo and Deltas were once brothers and they are still brothers. And there is natural boundary which have been shown to us by the community. But nevertheless, my advice is that we should exercise patience, be peaceful, avoid violence because of this land matter. Because the authority have told you that they are already onto it. They are pursuing the legitimacy of it. And for that reason, don't take harms against one another because of this issue. Leave the land for your landlord. Your landlord is the governor of the state and the deputy. Number one and number two, citizen of your state.
Commissioner designate Honorable Etinosa Agbewi still yarn him mind on top the matter.
Zone 5, we are glad to have you in our midst. We are indeed very happy for the prompt and proactive action taken to check the incursion of data into Edo land and into Edo State. A couple of days ago, Delta government brought in truck-related vehicle tractors, bulldozers to occupy completely this land that squarely belongs to Edo State. There has been these long-standing boundary issues between Edo State and Delta State, which the office of the Deputy Governor is ably handling. Rather than wait for the Deputy Governor to handle the matter, Delta State government unilaterally, arbitrarily incurs into our land. This whole area, the boundary between Edo and Delta, has its demarcation at the river. At the river there. You went there the other day, Your Excellency, to see for yourself when the issue of oil platform equally arose. Delta State people, particularly the neighboring Delta State, there was an oil facilities we discovered in our land Orion in Uronigbe. Delta, they were almost claiming ownership until the intervention, the prompt intervention of the Deputy Governor. So again, 3 days ago, they equally came here. What was their intention anyway? Their intention was to completely occupy this area and maybe turn it off their farming settlements. That was essentially a land that is not theirs. We have all the coordinates, we have all the documents, documentary evidence backing the ownership of this land. And I'd like to inform you from history, right from the reign of Oba Akenzwa the first and Oba Akenzwa the second, these were vassal dukedom, vassal communities and towns, paying homage to Edo State, paying rent to Edo State. They were vassal community to us. But today now, they are encouraging into our land. And we really do not want to take the laws into our hands, because it has happened often, many times without number. But we now feel that as law-abiding citizens, since the issue of demarcation boundary issue rests squarely in the office of His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of the state, he has been very proactive he has been at our beck and call anytime he's been invited. That's why I'm equally very glad, AIG, that you have personally come to see for yourself. All these areas you have been going through, they are all Edo land in Uronigbe. The boundary demarcation is at the river bank there. That's about 2 or 3 kilometers. It was still far away, but they are coming right here. This was where they brought their vehicles until our people came out in their number and drove them away. Then I have to quickly step in.
Edo State government don't talk clear, say even though them dey find peace, them go still stand gidigba resist any attempt to collect Edo land. Make una no forget, say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We no dey take blame. Ohifemi Onosimo, TMC News.